Welcome to Anchorage, Alaska, here at Mulcahy Stadium, where your Chugiak Eagle River Chinooks take on the Anchorage Bucs. I'm Clayton Jackson here with you all night. It is a beautiful, sunny day here in Anchorage. No clouds to be seen. A little bit of wind blowing out towards left field today. But overall, a great day for baseball. Your Chinooks took on the Bucs last night back in Chugiak. They fell 4-1 in that contest. The Chinooks sitting in last place in the ABL standings, 0-4. The Bucs atop the conference. It is a record of 5-1 for the Bucs. The only loss for the Bucs coming back on Monday, a 4-2 loss to the Miners in Palmer. Chinooks still searching for win number 1. Will it be tonight? Who knows? It's been a rough stretch of trying to put it all together for the Chinooks. They were swinging the bat well last week. Bats were hot. Couldn't quite get enough punch-outs in the game on Friday against the Bucs. They took both games against the Kingsmen. That was a split there between exhibition and official season action. And as the weekend turned around into the week we are now on, the bats have gone cold. The offense is sputtering, but there is a but, and the pitching has improved drastically for the Chinooks. It's just a question of, can we put it all together? Maybe this beautiful 70-degree night in Anchorage is the ticket. Let's take a look at some of our lineups today for both teams. Let's start with the home team, the Anchorage Bucs. Leading off is the left fielder, number 17, Kai McGarry. He's hitting .300 with 6 hits and 3 RBIs. All stats, unless otherwise noted, will be only from official ABL contests. Batting second for the Bucs, the second baseman, number 13, Landon Underhill. He's hitting .318 with 7 hits and a home run. Batting third for the Bucs, the designated hitter, number 1, Luke Taylor. He's hitting .304 with 7 hits and 2 home runs. The cleanup hitter for the Bucs, it's the first baseman, number 8, Sean Toger. He got the start on the mound for the Bucs last night, and today hitting cleanup. So a good two-way guy for the Bucs, hitting .250 with 2 hits on the year. The 5-hole hitter, the third baseman, number 28, Jaden Toki. He's hitting .167 with a hit and an RBI on the season. Hitting in that 6th spot, the right fielder, number 19, Logan Ewell. He's hitting .353 with 6 hits and 2 RBIs on this young season. The catcher, number 27, Reese Sherman, will hit 7th. He's hitting .267 with 4 hits and 5 RBIs. And in the 8th spot, the center fielder, number 4, Joey Narrett. He's hitting .200 with 1 hit on the season. And running out the Bucs lineup tonight, it's the shortstop, number 9, Grant Haas. He's hitting .182 with 4 hits and 6 RBIs. On the mound for the Bucs tonight, it's number 21, Eli Buxton, the pitcher out of Arizona State University, hometown of Sand Springs, Oklahoma. He has 1 win, no losses, no starts on the season, pitched 3 innings, gave up no hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, got 1 strikeout for an ERA of 0. Moving on to your Chinooks. Leading off for the Chinooks, it's the center fielder, number 20, Caden Bradshaw. He's hitless in official ABL action. The second hitter for your Chinooks, the first baseman, number 6, Isaiah Peredo, hitting .250 with 3 hits and an RBI. The third hitter for the Chinooks, the second baseman, number 4, Carson Clark. He's hitting .200 with 2 hits and 2 RBIs. Batting cleanup for your Chinooks, it's the right fielder, number 3, Brady Groves. He's hitless in official ABL action. And batting in that 5 spot, it's the shortstop, number 7, Tate Green. He's hitting .250 with 3 hits and a home run. Batting in the 6 hole, it's the designated hitter tonight, number 24, Patrick McGlon. He's hitting .267 with 4 hits and an RBI. Batting 7th, it is the third baseman, number 21, Jake Mitchell. He's hitting .143 with 2 hits. And your catcher tonight, hitting 8th, it's number 11, Tim Reynolds. No official ABL hits on the season. And rounding out your Chinook lineup tonight, the left fielder, number 8, Aiden Tauscher. He's hitless in official ABL action, but does have a RBI on the season. Now, on the mound for your Chinooks, he was the opening day starter and got one more start in another exhibition game. Has not pitched in an official ABL game, but 2 solid outings in exhibition. It's number 26, Cade Fujioka, the pitcher out of Westmont University, Wailuku, Hawaii, the hometown. In those 2 exhibition contests, he got 2 starts, credited with 1 win, no losses, pitched 7 1/3 innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 run. It was not earned. 6 walks, 7 strikeouts for an ERA of 0. We'll see what he can do today on the mound for the Chinooks. We're going to take a quick break for the national anthem here, as we'll do some pregame ceremonies, and then we'll be underway for the first pitch from Eli Buxton.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I did mention, it is Navy Week this week. If you will please rise for the playing of our national anthem by the Navy Band Northwest. Outstanding. While many of the sailors from all over the country, this Navy Week will carry a special meaning for the person throwing out the first pitch tonight, as she hails from Palmer, Alaska. Please welcome to the mound for the ceremonial first pitch, Petty Officer First Class Olivia Nutter. Wow, give her a hand. Thank you, Olivia Nutter, for your service, and thank you, Navy.
First pitch coming your way. It's Eli Buxton on the mound for the Bucs. Again, the starter out of Arizona State. He pitched it well his one appearance this season. Chinooks really looking for a win here today. 0-4 in conference play. They are still searching for win number 1, and no better time than right now. Beautiful Wednesday night here in Anchorage. Leadoff hitter for the Chinooks will be number 20, Caden Bradshaw. He's out in center field tonight. The Dallas, Texas native plays ball for the Air Force Academy. Tough pitcher that they're going to have to face tonight, but the way the Chinooks have been pitching, if they can just put a few runs up or even just get them out of the game early, there's a chance. Kind of saw that the last 2 nights against the Pilots and the Bucs. Of course, neither of them went our way, but if they had just been able to scratch a couple across, maybe could have come out with the victory. First pitch on the top right corner there. It is 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch now. Buxton delivers a swinging strike. It's 0-2. Buxton ahead. 0-2. Where does he go? Leaves it low off the corner, and it is 1-2 now. Setting the tone here early could give the Chinooks a big advantage. And it's fouled back, so it's 2-2 now.
That foul ball brought to you by ABC Alaska.
Bradshaw will step back in to see the 2-2 pitch now. Buxton kicks and throws. It's fouled away. 2-2. I may have missed that. It may just be 1-2. I may have called one of them a ball that was a foul. Because looking like the scoreboard is still at 1-2. As this one's lined out into the gap, that will drop. It's a base hit. Could be 2. It rolls all the way to the wall, and Bradshaw's not stopping. He does in the middle, and the throw back to second nearly got him, but he's in there safely. He took a hard turn about halfway to third base and decided, no, it's not worth it. I'll take my 2 and see what we can do. That would be an absolute momentum killer if you have a double try for third and just can't make it safely, and all of a sudden what was a great hit turns into 1 out, nobody on. Not the way you'd want to start the game, so probably a good call there from Bradshaw, and that's his first ABL official game hit. Obviously had some in exhibition, but not in a conference game. 1-0 now to Isaiah Peridot. He's hitting .250 on the season. It's fouled back. 1-1. Bucs in there, all whites tonight. White tops, white pants trimmed in black on the pants. Black letters and numbers trimmed in yellow on the jersey. White paneled front cap. 1-1. It's high and away, so 2-1 now. Chinooks in their navy blue jerseys. Red lettering trimmed in white. Gray road pants trimmed in navy blue. It is the white paneled caps for the Chinooks with the Slammin' Salmon logo on it. This one's lifted high into the air, easily playable out there in left. Bradshaw thought about it, but holds up. And Peridot is out for the first of the inning. Brings up Carson Clark, the second baseman tonight, hitting .200 on the season. 1 gone, runner on second. That is Bradshaw. Buxton delivers. Bradshaw over to third safely. What a steal. So Caden Bradshaw is in safely at third with only the one gone. So a real opportunity for the Chinooks to strike here early. What we have not seen in, well, let's just say far too long. I'd have to say since the last time we played the Bucs, which was nearing a week ago at this. It's 1-1. Thanks to everyone listening tonight. We know you could be spending your Wednesday evening a lot of different ways, but we appreciate that it's here with the Chinooks. This one gets away, and that will score the first run of the game for the Chinooks. They try and catch him at third. It gets away, and all of a sudden, Caden Bradshaw just uses a little bit of speed and trickery to make his way around the base path. Didn't look pretty, but he did what it needed to do, and still only the one gone. Bases are empty now, but the Chinooks lead it 1-0. Tie to Clark, 3-1. You just got to hope this is a sign of what's to come the rest of this game. This one is lifted high out into left field. Underneath it is McGarry, and he will make the play for out number 2. So after the Bradshaw double, it's been 2 flyouts to left. Now it's Brady Groves at the plate. I will say, as great as Bradshaw's base running was there, we did not bat him in, and that has been a concern throughout the year, is that we haven't been able to get runners home. It's not necessarily been, in a few games it has been getting the runners on base, but we've been able to get guys on base for the most part, as he'll leave it high, 1-1. It's just been the question of, can we get them home? And so, you know, as great as that was, didn't really answer that question of if we could get someone home. So maybe Brady Groves puts one in play here that gets down, but we will see. 2-1. Groves fouls it back, 2-2. Tate Green on deck. He's been dangerous this year. Cooled down as of late, but that can change in a split second. We know with the bat he has, 2-2. High, 3-2 now for Groves. He's worked the count well. Eli Buxton. He'll come set and deliver. This one is headed back to the warning track. It is gone. Brady Groves. A solo shot here in the first. And I guess there's no doubt that Caden Bradshaw would have come home. That is Brady Groves' first of the year. And there's just something about playing the Bucs in Anchorage that tells the Chinooks it's time to go yard. Brady Groves' first official ABL hit is the long ball. And all of a sudden, the Chinooks are up 2-0. Tate Green at the plate. It's 0-1. Eli Buxton a little shaken up here in the first. Did he go? Yes, he did. It's 0-2 now to Tate Green. Tate Green already has a home run against his same team in the same building. That was on Friday. Buxton delivers it low, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Buxton. It gets away, and Tate Green will just take first. So I think we're going to have to say that's Tate Green reaches on an error there. So I'm going to write down. Patrick McGlawn at the plate. Swings and misses on a high fastball. He's got 2 gone with Tate Green on first. Fastball misses low this time. It is 1-1. McGlawn hitting .267 on the season with 4 hits and an RBI. And it's fouled away, 1-2 now. This is shaping up to hopefully be a great game for the Chinooks, but we do know the offensive prowess of this Bucs team, so we don't want to get ahead of ourselves by any means. It is only a 2-0 lead. 1-2 now for McGlawn. But boy, could this Chinooks team use a win. Buxton steps off. Green over there at first. And it's chopped foul. So we'll do it again at 1-2. Buxton comes set. Delivers the 1-2. Swings on a very, very high fastball. And that will sit him down. The Chinooks leave 1, but they get 2. Courtesy of Caden Bradshaw and the Brady Groves home run. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error. And 1 left on base. We head on to the home half of the first. Chinooks lead it 2-0. Welcome back to Anchorage, Alaska. Your Chinooks lead it 2-0. Here in the first, Cade Fujioka on the mound for the Chinooks. Deborah checking in saying that sound might be going in and out. Let me know if it gets fixed at any point. But we're going to try and see if we can't get that fixed for you guys. First pitch from Fujioka. Leaves it inside, 1-0 to Kai McGarry. I'm working to get this fixed here for you guys because, yeah, I'm noticing that it is 2. So we'll see if we can get that fixed for you guys. Meanwhile, it is 3-0 to Kai McGarry. And it's low. 4 straight pitches, 4 straight balls to McGarry, and he'll take first.
University, the second baseman, Landon Underhill.
Landon Underhill at the plate now. First pitch to him, high, and it is 1-0. One ball, no strikes. And it's in there. It is 1-1 now. One ball. And it's over. All right, 1-1 Underhill. The second baseman. Runner goes, no throw, and that'll be a stolen base for McGarry.
And that stolen base brought to you by Safe and Sound.
Kai McGarry in at second. It's 2-1 to Landon Underhill. Two balls, one strike. And this one into the gap. It gets down. That's a base hit. It should score one. Coming into second might get him. And it got him at second. It does score a run, but that is the first out. So McGarry comes home to score, but Underhill out at second, leaping.
Back to the Bucs. The designated hitter on the Long Beach State University, Luke Taylor.
I'm glad, Greg, it sounds fine, but I have it up on my phone trying to listen to it on the stream, and I also hear it kind of coming in and out. So I'm not sure what the issue is, but I'm glad it's fine for some. And this one's turned on really hard and out of play. I'll make it 0-2. Now to Luke Taylor. And this one's lifted out of play. It's 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2 to Luke Taylor. Fujioka kicks and throws. This one's on the ground. We'll do it again at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Cade Fujioka leaves it high. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. There's 1 gone. Nobody on base. Kai McGarry came home to score after he walked, and the Landon Underhill single drove him in, and this one should go the distance. That's gone, no doubt about it. Luke Taylor makes it 3 on the year, and that solo shot ties it up. And all of a sudden, It's back to a tie ball game. We are in a offensive showdown just like last Friday against the Bucs.
And with that brings the third baseman from Rome
Who
State,
threw that runner out at second, center, or right? It was right field, I believe, which is Brady Groves. It's outside, 1-0. Sean Toger at the plate. Outside, 2-0. No strikes. Sean Toger at the plate. He's hitting .250 with 2 hits on the season. And it's lifted out of play. 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Fujioka. It's up the middle. That'll get through. Another base hit for the Bucs. Sean Toger on the board, and these Bucs are tearing the Chinooks up, just as the Chinooks did in the first. This is already a very long first inning of play. It's 2-2. Here's one gone. And a runner on first for Jaden Toki. Inside, 1-0. And unfortunately, we may be seeing that story develop. Again, is this one out of play? 1-1. This may be another one of those games where we have it on the offensive side and just can't get the pitching going. Maybe Fujioka or the relievers can shut it down, but right now it's looking to be the same story. One is hot, one's not. And it just hasn't won us baseball games. Maybe today will be different. So is anyone else hearing me cutting in and out, or is it just me and maybe Deborah? Let me know in the chat, because I also hear it cutting out. But if everyone else hears me all right, I won't worry about it, and I'll just carry on like nothing's wrong. 1-2. Jaden Toki still fighting in there. And the ball gets away. Runner on over to second. So 2-2 now. Toger on over to first. Thank you, Gina. She says it's good in Tennessee. Appreciate you letting me know. Hearing us fine. All right, I won't worry about it. I'll just keep talking. This one's lined into the gap. That'll score another. The Bucs really starting to hit it around. And the Chinooks have already surrendered the lead. It's 3-2. Bucs now lead it. It was a double for Jaden Toki. It scored Toger from second. Thank you to everyone who's checking in, helping me out, keeping me right here. So let's, as I was trying to figure everything out, let me recap for you what's happened here. Kai McGarry walks. Landon Underhill singles, and this one's on the ground over to first in time for out number 2. So finally the Chinooks record an out. It's Logan Ewell who goes down. There's 2 gone. Runner on second is Jaden Toki. again, what I was saying was, so Kai McGarry walks, Landon Underhill, or McGarry steals second, Landon Underhill singles into the outfield, gets thrown down at second. It does score McGarry, however. Luke Taylor solo shot. Then Sean Toger, he singles into the outfield, steals second. Jaden Toki just hit a double, which scored Toger. Logan Ewell grounded out, and currently sitting at 2 away with a runner on second. That is Toki. Reese Sherman at the plate. So hopefully we're all caught up. And sorry for any technical difficulties for anybody, but sounds like we're all good. And thank you for everyone bearing with me. 1-2. Reese Sherman, the catcher out of Gonzaga. A beautiful sunny day here in Anchorage. And the bats are just hot on both sides. You know, the one similarity between the last time we played here against the Bucs and this one? The sun. That is right. We have not had this warm and sunny of a game since that day. And I think that may be having a little bit of an effect on the swing of all these guys. 1-2, and this one's poked through the gap. Will it score? The runner at home. The throw in. It maybe could have got him, but it bounced away. And there is another runner in. We're still in the first inning, keep in mind. It's a single for Reese Sherman. He advances to second on the throw. And Jaden Toki came home. It is 4-2. It's a lot of scoring in one inning. Delivers one inside. It is 1-2 now. One ball, no strikes. Outside, it is 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Fujioka delivers. This one fouled away, so it's 2-1.
That foul ball brought to you by Associated Builders and Contractors.
Two balls, one strike. Fujioka leaves it just a little low, 3-1 now. What an action-packed first inning we've had so far. 2-4. The Chinooks scored on the Bradshaw double. He came around all by himself. Brady Groves solo shot. And that will walk Joey Narrett. So Joey Narrett, the center fielder, will head on to first. It brings up Grant Haas, the shortstop, and Coach Tim Cole having a conversation with Fujioka on the mound. Don't want to let it get away, as you know, the Chinooks should have been right in this ball game, but it's starting to slip away. 4-2, the Bucs lead.
Now coming to the plate, the shortstop out of Central Arizona, Grant Haas.
Grant Haas first pitch to him inside. There's two gone, runners on first and second. It's Sherman and Narrett. There are 2 gone, so an opportunity now to get out of the inning. After a lot of damage has been done, it's low, 2-0. We'll see how long they let Fujioka go. His pitch count already ran up pretty high and shaking up pretty good. It's inside, 3-0. Can Fujioka find the zone right here? Needs a strike. Finds it. 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. Inside, and he'll take first. That'll load him up for the Bucs. The Bucs have batted around now. So bases loaded with 2 out. Back to the top of the order. It's Kai McGarry. He walked and scored his first time up. That was in this same inning. And Sean, you're very right. This is just the first inning. A lot of baseball left to be played. If we can keep our bats hot like they were in the first, this will be no problem. Just going to have to bounce back, and we've seen it from the pitching staff so far this year. No reason to believe can't do the same. It's 2-0 to McGarry. The 2-0 pitch. It got him in the hand, so that will score another one. It's 5-2 now. Bases still loaded. So it brings up Landon Underhill. And that will do it for Cade Fujioka's day. We will get the next hitter or the next pitcher to you and more stats when we come back.
Now pitching for the Chinooks, number 15, Liam Neely. the second baseman, number 13, Landon Underhill.
The new pitcher for the Chinooks, it is Liam Neely out of Texas A&M Texarkana. He will inherit a tough situation, bases loaded with 2 outs. It is Landon Underhill at the plate. He delivers a ball below the knees. It is 1-0. He has not pitched in an official ABL game. He had 2 appearances in exhibition. Was credited with a win. Neither of them were starts. Pitched 4 full innings as this one's lifted foul. So we'll do it again. It is 1-1. He gave up 2 hits, 1 run. It was not earned in that exhibition contest. 2 balls, 1 strike. Or excuse me, 2 walks and 1 strikeout. ERA of 0 on the season for Neely. It's 1-1 to Underhill. Can he get him out of the inning? Did he go? No. And it is 2-1. Like Sean said, if we can get out of this, it is a lot of ball game left. It may just be one big inning, and the bats can easily keep going for the Chinooks, and we can get the right guy in there. We should be in good shape. We'll see what Neely has today. It's 2-2. Last pitch was fouled away. We've already seen 2 home runs on the day, so that is pretty exciting. Already almost 40 minutes in and not concluded with the first, so that is something to watch. 3-2, full count now. Three balls, 2 strikes. Liam Neely. Big payoff pitch right here. The runner's already going. It's on the ground. Picked up and flipped over to first. Did he get there in time? Yes, he did. That will get the Chinooks out of it. It was a rough start, but again, a lot of time. They can bounce back. It was 5 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, 1 error, and 3 left on base. We head on to the top of the second. Still Eli Buxton for the Bucs. Bucs lead it 5-2.
Leading off for the Chinooks in the top of the second inning, the third baseman, Jake Mitchell.
On to the second inning of play. An exciting first inning. 5-2, Bucs lead it. Jake Mitchell will lead things off for the Chinooks. He's hitting 143 with 2 hits on the season. Still Eli Buxton at the plate. Fastball finds the zone. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's high, and it's 1-1 now. Reynolds and Tauscher due up for the Chinooks. Both of them looking for their first official ABL hits. And it's outside, 2-1. Brady Groves was searching for his, as well as Caden Bradshaw, the only two guys that have hit so far that were. Guess what? They have our only two hits of the game, a double for Bradshaw and a home run for Groves. So far, we're doing pretty solid in that area. We'll see if that trend can continue. 2-2. Buxton delivers. Tough call there. It looked like it might have been a little below the knees on the fastball. Mitchell didn't love it, but umpire gets him. Tim Reynolds at the plate. Again, still searching for official game hit number 1. There's one out, nobody on base. Strike at the numbers. It is 0-1. Strike 2 called on the curveball. It's 0-2. Buxton is ahead. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High. So it is 1-2 now. Tim Reynolds, the catcher out of TCU. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. That'll do it for Reynolds. So after what was a great start for the Chinooks, going back to the end of last inning, 3 straight Ks for Buxton. It's Aiden Tauscher at the plate. Can he keep the inning alive? Leaves it low. It's 1-0. One-0 pitch misses high. It is 2-0 now. Outfield playing pretty straight up, standard depth. Same with the infield. Wind's gently blowing out towards left. Got a soccer game going on in the background. That is over at AFS, Anchorage Football Stadium. The 3-0 pitch. Fastball right down Broadway. It's 3-1. 2 gone for Tauscher here. No one on base, so he's just looking to get a 2-out rally started, bring it back to the top of the order. Swings and misses on that one. It's 3-2 now. Here is payoff pitch for Buxton. It's low and away. So Tauscher will take first. Brings us back to the top of the order. Caden Bradshaw, who doubled his first time up, will stand in with a runner on first. 2 away. This one's high, 1-0. So far, a pretty good bounce back inning for Eli Buxton. However, the Chinooks do have one on. And a hot bat threatening. And he'll foul it back, so it's 1-1.
That foul ball brought to you by Associated Builders and Contractors of Alaska.
1 ball, 1 strike. Buxton throws over to first, trying to keep Tauscher close. Not a huge crowd tonight here in Anchorage, but not too bad either. It's inside, and the runner goes. Tauger in there safely. So now there's a runner in scoring position for the Chinooks. Attendance has definitely decreased over the years for the Bucs and the Pilots, but not too bad of a crowd tonight. Definitely not anywhere close to filling the stands in the capacity, but beautiful sunny Wednesday evening. We'll get a few fans out. It's 2-2. Even just getting the one run here to chip back in to this ball game would be big. On deck is Peridot. Swing and a miss for Bradshaw, and that will do it. The Chinooks cannot scratch across any runs. It was no runs on no hits, no errors, one left on base. We go to the bottom half of the second. Bucs looking to extend their lead. It's 5-2.
You can buy your box seats and your general admission tickets in advance at the Pirates Den located behind the third base box seats. While you're there, make sure you buy your lucky tickets for fabulous prizes from our sponsors. Lucky tickets on sale, $1 a piece at the Pirates Den.
Speeding is a triple play. It increases the likelihood of crashing, reduces the amount of available time to avoid a crash, and increases the severity of a crash if it happens. Speeding is also a choice that a driver has full control over. Choose to not speed. Stop speeding before it stops you. This message brought to you by the Alaska Highway Safety Office. Liam Neely back on the mound for the Chinooks. He got him out of it in the first. What can he do here in the second? Try and keep the damage to a minimum. It's going to be Luke Taylor to lead it off here for the Bucs. He homered his first time up. Took his home run total to 3 on the season. 3 home runs in 7 games in a Woodbat College League where the walls are 400 to dead center is no small feat. Most guys will be lucky to see 1 home run in an ABL season. The top guys usually hit around 4. If you're hitting more than 4 on a whole season here in the ABL, you're looking pretty elite. I remember last year, there's a guy by the name of Colin Robson for the Oilers. He hit 8, I believe, on the year, and boy, was he a good ball player. And yes, what a stupendous night for ball. I agree. East Street Mobile, thank you for checking in, and boy, is it wonderful. 1-1. It's low. So 2-1 now to Taylor. And not only do we have a lot of time left in this ballgame, but we have a lot of games left on the schedule. And yeah, Luke Taylor could create a lot of noise in this season if he continues on the pace he is. 3-1. McNeely. Or, excuse me, that's just Neely, not McNeely. They'll walk Taylor. So it's a runner on first with nobody on. Or, excuse me, nobody out. Brings up Sean Toger. He singled and scored his first time up. Leaves it low, and the throw over to second. Might it get him? Yes, it did. Luke Taylor goes down. So there's one out, nobody on now. What a swing that is. And this one's lifted high up into the air, kind of jammed in foul territory. And Mitchell couldn't read it right in the sun, and it's just going to drop for a strike, 1-1. Sean Toger. E Street saying that always remember that Aaron Judge, who played for the Glacier Pilots, for those of you who don't know, as there's a big swing and a miss, never hit a home run in his 2 months here, which I was actually just thinking about that when I was saying that not every elite prospect here has performed at the highest level in the ABL, but doesn't mean they can't be good. This one's lifted softly over to short. Play is made by Tate Green. And Toger goes down. There's 2 gone. Jaden Toki, who doubled and scored his last time up, will take the plate. But yeah, Judge did show out at the Home Run Derby. I know he impressed some scouts with his performance there. It's inside. 1-0. So yeah, you never really know with these guys where people are going to go and what they end up doing with the rest of their lives. But all we can do is admire what we have right here, which is some quality baseball. These guys are swinging the bat well tonight, 5-2, and we're not even done with the second. 2 gone, no one on base here for the Chinooks. Jaden Toki, the teammate of Luke Taylor back in college. They both are out of Long Beach State. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 from Neely. And it's fouled back, so 2-2. Chinooks really wanting to get out of this inning and try and keep getting back on track. More swings of the bat here at 5-2. See if they can't crack a lead open. 3-2 now. The count is full to Toki. Luke Cole checking in from Kansas. We appreciate it. Hoping the Chinooks can pull out a win tonight. It is early and have seen almost an hour of action. And this one rips through the gap. That'll drop for a base hit. So Jaden Toki looking to start a 2-out rally. And it's 1 on for Logan Ewell, who grounded out his first time up. Neely will toe the rubber and have to face Logan Ewell here to get out of the inning if he can. Toki's over there on first. There are 2 away. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Thank you to all of you who've stayed with us so far in this ballgame. We appreciate you watching. It's 2-0. Logan Ewell. He's got a 2-0 count here with a runner on first. Can they make something happen? Outside once again, so it's 3-0. See if Ewell takes a pitch here. More importantly, can Neely put it in the zone? And he can. Fastball right down the middle. It is 3-1. Both the right and left field playing a little bit pinched in. See if that affects anything here. 3-1. And this one is ripped over to right. And just like that, that half a step would have made a difference. Just misses it. And it is nearly tagged out. But Jaden Toki turns on the Jets and slides in there safely. It is a double for Logan Ewell. It'll score a run, and it is 6-2. Reese Sherman singled and scored his first time up. He's got a runner on second now. That is Logan Ewell. Can Neely finally get out of the inning without any more damage done? We'll see. And this one's lifted high in the air, but looks to be out of play. And it'll be 0-1. No balls, one strike. Reese Sherman, the catcher out of Gonzaga. As Ewell on second, here is the pitch. It's on the ground and fired over to first in time. That will end the inning. The Bucs get one on the Logan Ewell RBI double. It was 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Heading on to the top of the third, where the Chinooks look to cut into the deficit. Bucs lead it 6-2.
Please report to the Pirates game. We'd also like to take this time to thank the trainers of the Alaska Baseball League, OPA Alaska. We certainly appreciate your partnership. We also want to thank Alaska Towing and Wrecking and Alaska Spring Performance for taking care of all of our vehicles. As we go to the top of the third inning, leading off for the Chinooks,
Number 6, Isaiah Peredo at the plate. He flew out to left his first time up. That was against Buxton, and it'll have to do against him as well, because after giving up 2 in the first, he bounced back in the second, out for a third inning of work. First pitch from Buxton is lined into center field, but caught easily. And Peridot goes down on the first pitch he sees. And it brings up Carson Clark, who did the same as Peridot back in the first, fly out to left. He'll step into the box, see Buxton for a second time. On deck is Brady Groves, the man who homered back in the first. It's 0-1. That's in there for a strike. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And this one is hammered into the gap, but it is played, and the catch is made. Carson Clark flies out to right, and there are 2 down quickly. Brady Groves homered in his first appearance. What'll he do in attempt number 2? Swing and a miss on the first pitch from Buxton, 0-1. And it is 1-2 now. It missed outside. So far, we're seeing a pretty good bounce back from Buxton. It's inside. 2-1. We have seen a good amount of flyouts and hard hit balls, but as there's another one, but this one again should be playable. Shallow center field, and coming in all the way on it is Joey Narrett. So that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Chinooks. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And we head on to the home half of the third. Bucks lead it 6-2.
I'd like to thank some of our sponsors that make things happen for us. Global Credit Union, Alaska Safety, Highway and Safety Office, Arby's Alaska, Northern Lights Imaging, Instar, Alaskan Brewing, Moose's Tooth, King Street Brewing, Alaskan Brewing, Boar's Head, Alaska Provisional. We thank all of our loyal sponsors. Again, if you want to get your 4th of July tickets, general admission and box seats, you can do so now at the Pirates Den located behind the third base box seats. Avoid the long lines, get them ahead of time. Leading off your record, Bucks in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Center fielder, number 4, Joey Narrett.
Leadoff man for the Bucks here in the bottom of the 3rd, Joey Narrett. He walked his first time up. Liam Neely back out for the Chinooks. Gave up just the 1 run in the second. First pitch misses for a ball. 1-0. Game's finally starting to speed up. We were nearly an hour in after 1 as the bat flies straight out of Narrett's hands. It's fouled away. One ball, 1 strike. Narrett will stand back in, the outfielder. from Dallas Baptist University. It is Narrett, Haas, and McGarry due up. Big swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Good pitch from Neely. Pulled the string on that curveball. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Neely comes set, kicks and throws. Swing and a miss. That will sit Narrett down. Brings up Grant Haas. He walked his first time up. One gone, no one on base. Can the Chinooks just start cranking through batters? That is the question. Misses low, 1-0. This Bucs offense has been, let's just say, lethal today, as that one's fouled away. 1-1. It looked like the Chinooks were starting to cure their offensive woes in the first, and they did hit it well. 2 big hits, but haven't really done much since. Can they return to form later on in this ballgame? That will be the question. Two and one now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It is labeled into the outfield, but Tauscher makes the catch on the run. Excuse me. So Grant Haas goes down on the flyout. Brings up Kai McGarry with 2 out, nobody on base. McGarry has walked, gotten hit by a pitch, and he scored in the first. Both of those came back in the first, in fact. No balls, 1 strike. That finds the corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Didn't really commit to it. And it is 0-2 quickly. Can he just get the punch out right here? No balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this one's softly tapped foul. So we're going to do it again at 0-2. Sun's still shining here in Anchorage. Beautiful night for baseball. That is undeniable. The 0-2 bounces, and 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes. McGarry, the left fielder out of Arizona State, trying to keep the inning alive. They've done a lot with 2 outs so far in this ball game, so why not here? And another ball. So it's 2-2. McGarry working himself back into the count. It's even now. There's the 2-2 pitch. Two balls, 2 strikes. And he bounces it, so all of a sudden it's 3-2 after being ahead 0-2. What's he going to do for the payoff pitch? Got to come with something good here. Obviously, he doesn't have to record the out right here. The bases are empty, but you really just want to get out of this thing. It's on the ground over to short. Tate Green Fires in time for out number 3. The Chinooks will send them packing. 1, 2, 3. They go in short order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Bucs lead it 6-2 after 3.
This Pepsi called the bullpen, and now pitching for the Chinooks Bucs, out of Cal State Fullerton, Grady Ferris. Leading off for the Chinooks in the top of the 4th inning, number 7, Tate Green.
Tate Green will be your leadoff man here in the top of the 4th for the Chinooks. New pitcher into the ball game for the Bucs. Eli Buxton's night is over. It's Grady Ferris's turn. A tale of 2 appearances for Grady Ferris as far as official ABL action goes. As this one's grounded up the middle, that'll get through. A base hit for Tate Green to start things out. So there's 1 on, nobody out for Patrick McGlon, who struck out his first time up. So Grady Ferris, in his official ABL appearance, it was 2 innings, 1 hit given up, no runs, no walks, had 1 strikeout, ERA of 0. And let's just say his exhibition appearance was not quite so spectacular. I'm sure he'd rather me just not say his ERA, so I won't. As that'll be a swing and a miss from McGlon, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first, it's Tate Green. Here's the 0-2 from Ferris. It's outside, 1-2. McGlon tells Green to hold wisely. Ferris out of Cal State Fullerton. Here is the 1-2. Ferris delivers. It's outside. 2-2. Count moves to even. Two balls, 2 strikes now. Grady Ferris gets him swinging. That'll do it for Patrick McGlon. 1 gone, 1 on. And it is Jake Mitchell to the plate. He struck out swinging his first time up. Actually, I believe I have it written down as swinging, but if I remember correctly, he got called out looking on a strike that was below the knees, if I remember correctly. So I'm going to change that. 1-0. Tim Reynolds on deck for the Chinooks. It's Tate Green on first. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Mitchell swings through, comes up empty. It's 1-1. Beautiful sunny day. Sun kind of roasting me here in the press box. Just starting to beat through the windows and makes it a little toasty. But a great day for the fans and the players. It's 1-2 as that pitch finds the zone. Sorry. As that one is lifted into the air and played by Underhill. Excuse me, that's Haas. That brings up Tim Reynolds, the catcher. He struck out his first time up. And this one is lifted out toward left. And McGarry didn't even have to move. And that is out number 3. So the Chinooks strand Green and go 3 straight afterwards. So it was no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. Chinooks trail the Bucs. It's 6-2. Still going to be Liam Neely on the bump for the Chinooks. Back out for his third inning of work. If he can get through this one, it'll be 3 1/3 complete. He got the last out in the first for Fujioka. Landon Underhill will be the leadoff man for the Bucs here in the top of the 4th. Landon Underhill, he singled his first time up, got caught at second, got a little greedy, and his second time up, ground out to end that big first inning for the Bucs. Looking to start out the 4th with a bang here. They have quieted down after that big first inning. 6-2 is your score. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike after that one's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Neely. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2 quickly. Where will Neely go? He is ahead. The 0-2 pitch. and it's outside. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Liam Neely comes set and delivers. Misses. It's low, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes. This one's rifled straight at Clark. Good grab, and that is out number 1. Underhill goes down on the ground out once more. Brings up Luke Taylor. He homered back in the first. Walked in the second. What it'll be this time, we shall see. One gone, no one on base. Wind still blowing gently out towards left. Liam Neely leaves it outside. It's 1-0. On deck is Sean Toger. He's due up here in this inning. It's ball 2, just a bit high, right at the letters. Here's the 2-0 pitch now from Neely. Strike right down the middle. It's 2-1 now. Two balls, 1 strike. Bucs leading 6-2. Luke Taylor, the DH tonight out of Long Beach State. Strike on the corner. I don't think Taylor loved the call, but I think might have gotten in there. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. It's on the ground over to short. Can't snag it, and we'll see what the official scoring is. I would think that would be an error. Yep. That's what it will be. Luke Taylor on with an error. Tate Green just couldn't make the transfer, and that will send Taylor over to first. Sean Toger at the plate now. Toger singled and scored his first time up. Flew out the next. And over to first. Couldn't get it. Good grab by Peridot. Saved it from going into the outfield. 0-1. Neely. Close stance there. Throws over to first. Yeah, if you notice Liam Neely's stance when he's pitching there and coming set, it's very closed off. You're going to have to keep an eye on that and see if that's a normal thing, because I'm just now noticing it. Definitely a little bit there, yeah. The 0-1. Just missed off the bottom left corner. It is 1-1 now. One ball, 1 strike. And this one's on the ground. Couldn't get any of them. Oh my goodness. Should have been 2. And instead, it's runners on first and second. That's got to be another one. And it is. Another error for the Chinooks, back-to-back. And should not have let it get this far, but it's Jaden Toki at the plate. He's 2 for 2. Double and a single scored on both. A hot hitter at the plate with 2 on. Only 1 out. And it's turned on real hard, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Neely will toe the rubber. Comes set. And here comes the 0-1. It's just foul down the third base line there. 0-2. Where will Neely go? The 0-2 pitch can go a lot of different ways. Runners go, and that gets away. The runners are going to hold at second and third. Toger into second safely. Taylor at third. It's 1-2 now to Toki. Neely needs a punch out here if he wants to have a good shot at getting out with any more, with no more damage done, excuse me. It's outside again, 2-2 to Toki. Liam Neely working this count on Jaden Toki. Can he punch him out right here? No, it's full. After being down 0-2, Jaden Toki's worked it all the way back. And he's got runners in scoring position. It's Toger on second, Taylor on third. On deck is Logan Ewell. And it's inside. Ball 4. And that loads them up with only 1 out. The errors going to be the story here in this inning, more than likely. Logan Ewell, he ground out his first time up, doubled back in the second, and scored Toki in that inning. And he lifts one high into the air. This one should be playable. And no run should come home. So that is out number 2. Peridot makes the snag. And all of a sudden, looking like they might be able to get out of this thing without any damage done. That is Reese Sherman. Reese Sherman, who singled and scored back in the first. Ground out in the second. A low ball. It is 1-0. Bases are loaded. It is Toki on first, Toger on second, Taylor on third, 2 gone. And that finds the bottom right corner of the zone. Thought about pulling the trigger, held up, didn't matter. 1-1. Liam Neely comes set, kicks and throws. Not sure where that missed. Looked good to me, but it's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Neely. It is turned on real hard, and what a play! Jake Mitchell makes a snag on a line, and that will get him out of the inning without any damage. 4 gone, and it was no runs on no hits. There were 2 errors And there was 3 left on base. We go to the top of the 5th where the Chinooks get their turn to strike back. Grady Ferris back out for inning number 2 of work for him. For your Chinooks, it'll be Tauscher, Bradshaw, Peridot due up here in the top of the 5th. We're just over the hour-and-a-half point in this ball game. Started out real long, but we're clipping our way through it now. 1-0. Now it's 2-0 to Peridot. He's flown out, or excuse me, this is Tauscher. He walked his first time up. It is Tauscher, Bradshaw, Peridot due up. 2-1 now. Strike on the inside corner. Here's the 2-1. Ferris leaves it outside. 3-1 now. Down 6-2. Chinooks needing a spark here. They were able to get out of the bottom of the 4th with no damage, bases loaded, as that one is lined out to shortstop. Good play from Haas. Brings up Caden Bradshaw back at the top of the order. Doubled and scored his first time up, struck out in the 2nd. Got 1 gone with no one on base. It's high. No. Slider fell into the top of the zone. It's 0-1. Good pitch there from Ferris. This one, undoubtedly a ball. Bounced in the turf. It is 1-1 with 1 out, no one on base. And this one's fouled away. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Caden Bradshaw will step back in. See another one here from Ferris. Ferris comes set and delivers. Inside, no, gets the strikeout call. Bradshaw goes down looking, and it is 2 gone, no one on base. For Isaiah Peridot, he's flown out both times. Will this one be different? Remains to be seen. Grady Ferris pitching it well so far. Bounces it on home plate, gets away, but it doesn't matter. 1-0. This one's fouled back, so it's 1-1. Peridot fighting in this at-bat here. And this one misses just outside. 2-1 now. Two balls, one strike. Ferris kicks and throws. Breaking ball drops in. It's 2-2 now. Big pitch for Ferris. Will he attack? Yes, he will, but it's fouled away. So we're going to do it again at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It is lined into the gap. That's a base hit for Isaiah Peridot, his first of the day. Will it be a 2-out rally for the Chinooks? Carson Clark to the plate to try and make that happen. He's flown out both times today. Runner goes, and he's in there safely. So stolen base for Peridot. So it's a runner on second now for Clark. The Chinooks been doing that just about every time they've gotten on board today. A good steal. Swing and a miss there from Clark. Got a good jump on a ball last time, but just kind of died out there in right. It's 1-1 now. And this one is turned on hard, but it will fall. Peridot is hauling home. The throw, did he get him? No, it's 6-3 now. Chinooks get one in. An RBI single for Carson Clark. A good run there from Peridot and an even better slide. Dodges the tag. It could have gone either way, but a good move. So now it's Brady Groves who had the homer in the first, flew out in the second. Got a runner on first. 6-3. Now Bucs lead it. Strike on the bottom right corner. It's 0-1. Chinooks starting to mount a little bit of a comeback here. Will it continue or sputter out? The 0-1 pitch. Here it comes from Ferris. Swing and a miss from Groves. It's 0-2. The two guys who were flying out every time came up with big hits, and that's what can often happen as the runner goes and it gets away. Clark into second. But that's what often can happen. You start making contact early in the game, but just getting a little too far underneath it, make that little adjustment, and all of a sudden your flyouts become perfect line drive base hits. And that's what we've seen from those two, Peridot and Clark. It's Clark on second. Peridot came home to score. Brady Groves, the 1-2 count, takes it just high, so it's 2-2. Count is even. Tate Green on deck. He's had a solid day. Got on with that pass ball in the first, then singled. And this one will stay fair. The throw from Toki, did it beat the runner? Yes, it did. That will do it. The Chinooks get one, courtesy of the Carson Clark RBI single. It was those two hits, no errors, and one left on base. We head on to the home half of the fifth. Bucs leading 6-3. It is still Liam Neely for the Chinooks. He will be facing Joey Narrett. Narrett walked his first time up, struck out in the third. Bucs lead it 6-3. The Chinooks struck for 1 in the top half. Liam Neely has pitched it well so far as this one's turned on hard. Will it drop? Yes, it will. That's a base hit for Narrett. Leadoff single for Joey Narrett here in the 5th inning. Now it's Grant Haas. He walked his first time up, flew out in the third. He's got a base runner with nobody gone. You have to think that Liam Neely's probably nearing the end of his night just based on pitch count. It's inside 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. It's low. 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Neely. Runner goes. The throw, not in time. That's a stolen base for Narrett.
That stolen base brought to you by Safe and Sound.
Three and 0. See if Neely can put it in the zone. Grant Haas likely looking to take a pitch here. See if he can't take first. He will take it. Finds the top half of the zone. It is 3-1 now. That steal takes away the 2 ball, which could have been big for the Chinooks. And there's a swing and a miss. So it's 3-2. Neely's worked back into the count here. It's full. Chinooks just need an out right here. They're starting to work their way back into this game. It's only a 3-run deficit. And you'd really need to not surrender any here in this inning. It's high and inside. Runners on first and second with nobody gone. Bringing them back to the top of the order. This will bring Tim Cole out to the mound. And that will end Liam Neely's day. Going to be a new pitcher for the Chinooks. We'll let him warm up. Get the name and stats back to you when we come back.
Midshipman Joseph Joe and Midshipman Lexi Walker. Please give them a round of applause. Also, we have an attendance from the U.S. Coast Guard Academy. Cadet Alex Mallison and Cadet Iris Bowerman. Thank you for your service. As Pepsi called the bullpen for the Chinooks, now pitching number 16, Hayden Kendrick. Also another lucky ticket, number 065.
New pitcher in for the Chinooks. It's Hayden Kenrick,
065, 097. You just went
the
yourself.
freshman out of Umpqua Community College.
Make sure you visit the Pirates
In
Club
his
side.
2 appearances, it was 2 1/3 innings pitched. Gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned. No walks or strikeouts, posting an ERA of 15.43. Comes into a little bit of a jam. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. It is going to be the top of the order, Kai McGarry at the plate. He's walked, gotten hit by a pitch, and grounded out so far in this game. We know what he can do, though. We saw it last night back home. He had a double and a single in that contest. Chinooks, like I mentioned, really need to somehow get out of this inning without any damage if they want to stay in this ball game, but it is a tall task. See if Kendrick can do what he needs to here in the bottom of the 5th. There's the first pitch. It is lifted into the gap in center. It'll drop. And there's a bit of a miscommunication on the base paths there between the guys. And I think, some were hoping or thinking that it was going to be caught. But that will keep everybody on the base paths. Still nobody out, but bases are loaded. Brings Narrett over to third, Haas over to second, and it's Landon Underhill at the plate. He singled, then grounded out twice in this one. Still nobody gone. Misses just outside. It's 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Kendrick delivers. It's low and inside. 2-0. Still nobody gone. Bases are loaded. Bit of a pickle here for the Chinooks. That one does find the corner, so it's 2-2. Just one out would be big. Here's the 2-1. Kenrick delivers. Just misses off the outside half, and it's 3-1 now. You don't want to see someone walking across home plate free. So Shirley going to give him something in the zone, but again, you don't really just want to give him something hittable. He does, and that is through the gap. That'll score 1. Throw will hold him. Everybody's safe, and it is an RBI single for Underhill. Narrett came home to score. It's 7-3 Bucs. Now it's Grant Haas at third. McGarry at second. Underhill at first. At the plate is Luke Taylor, who homered his first time up. Walked the second. Reached on error in the 4th. So been aboard every single time. 1 for 2 officially. First pitch to Taylor is fouled away.
That foul ball brought to you by Associated Builders and Contractors of Alaska.
Well, we've seen no shortage of action in this contest. 7-3, 2 bombs so far. But that just seems to be what you get when you play the Bucs at Mulcahy. 7-9 was the final last Friday inside, and it's 1-1. Beautiful sunny night. So, can never really complain too much if you're getting to watch quality baseball on a beautiful Alaskan evening. 1-1, and turned on real hard but foul. 1-2. Thanks to everyone who's stuck with us this far. It is the bottom of the 5th. Still nobody out. Bases are loaded. And it's fouled away again, so we're going to see another one here to Luke Taylor. One ball, 2 strikes. There's the pitch from Kendrick. And this one lifted into the air. This is going back towards the wall, but it's caught at the warning track. Runner comes home to score. So it's a sacrifice fly for Luke Taylor. Grant Haas, the one to score it. Everyone else holds. It is 8-3 now. Bucs lead it by 5. There is one gone. Sean Toger at the plate. He singled and scored his first time up, flew out in the second, and in the fourth, he reached on an error. It is 8-3 Bucs. And this one fouled down the first base side. A bunch of young fans clamoring for that ball. It didn't leave the park, but it's just sitting there by the fence, and no one went to grab it, and they're all just sitting there waiting for someone to hand it to one of them. 1-1 as that one misses inside and downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one. Kendrick comes set. Here's the pitch. Fastball at the knees. It's strike 2. One gone. Runners on first and second. McGarry and Underhill. 1-2 from Kendrick. This one into left. It'll drop for a base hit. And everyone's safe. Bases are loaded once again. A little bloop out there toward the line. And Toger is aboard. Moves Underhill over to second. McGarry to third. And now Jaden Toki, who's had a marvelous day at the plate. A double, a single, and a walk. Scored twice. He's got bases loaded with only 1 out. Night 2. Fouls first pitch away. 0-1 on deck is Logan Ewell. Swing and a miss on the high fastball. It's 0-2. Kendrick got him where he wants him here. Where will he go? He's got pitches to play with. And it's outside and low, so it's 1-2 now. Toki has picked his spot well thus far. been patient at the plate. Will he do the same? Another one outside. This one even farther. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Kenrick. Comes set and delivers. This one is lifted high into the air. Coming in on it is Groves. He makes the play, and the throw will not get him. Catcher Tim Reynolds not happy. I'm kind of shocked by that call. Must have evaded the tag, but it's runners on the corners now. So Toki with the sacrifice fly. It's 9-3 now. 2 gone. And McGarry was the one to come home to score. Coach Tim Cole is going to talk to the home plate umpire. I think he's wondering how that wasn't called out.
Number 19.
It's Logan Ewell at the plate. He did have a double in the second otherwise. A ground out and a fly out. It's got runners on the corners. It's Underhill on third. Toger on first. Runner goes, and this one is hammered and kind of dies out there and right. That is it. Logan Ewell flies out to right, and that will do it. But the Bucs make some noise here in the fifth. 3 runs across on 4 hits. And it was no errors and 2 left on base. Chinooks turn to answer back. Bucs lead it 9-3 after 5.
Also, another reminder, 4th of July tickets are on sale. Pirates Den. Get on one now, so you don't have to wait in line. And a reminder, it is Navy Week, so make sure that any of your social media tags tonight, make sure you hashtag Navy Week for those folks. Tag them. Help them out. Leading off with the Chinooks in the top of the section.
For your Chinooks, it's Tate Green. He will face Grady Ferris, who's back on the mound. He's pitched it fairly well so far. Given up 3 hits, 1 run. Tate Green fouls the first pitch off. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He shows bunt, pulls back, finds his own anyway. 0-2. On deck, it's Patrick McGlone. He struck out twice today. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one's poked down the line. It'll drop. This could be 2. Maybe even 3 if he really turns on the Jets, but he'll be content with the 2-bagger. Tate Green, a leadoff double. Now it's Patrick McGlone at the plate. Like I said, 2 strikeouts already in this ball game, but he's got a runner on second with nobody out here. Maybe that will turn the tide for him. Outside, it is 1-0. Jake Mitchell now on deck for the Chinooks. Fouled back, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike. Jake Mitchell in the batter's circle. See, that's the on-deck circle. 2-1 now to McGlon. Sun's still shining. Fans enjoying some beautiful weather and some exciting baseball tonight. 9-3, no shortage of runs. This one's lifted high into the air. Coming in on it. And the play is made in foul territory. That was Logan Ewell. So McGlon flies out. And it's Jake Mitchell's turn. Jake Mitchell struck out looking his first time up, flew out the next. He's got a runner on second. That's Tate Green with one gone. First pitch to him, misses outside, 1-0. Grady Ferris from Cal State Fullerton. Given up a few hits so far in this ball game. It's 4 to be exact. 1 run, and he is 2 1/3 innings through today. 1-1 after that pitch found the zone. The 1-1 pitch outside, and it is 2-1. It's very interesting. You'll see 3 errors for the Chinooks on the line score if you can see the scoreboard. And shockingly enough, those errors did not cost the Chinooks, as this one's driven out into the gap in left center. This one up against the wall. He slams into it extremely hard. I think he had his hand on the ball, but just dropped it when he hit the wall. I couldn't really tell, but that is a rough collision. He was running hard and leaping, but it is a double for Jake Mitchell nevertheless. Moves Tate Green to third. So 2 doubles in the inning for the Chinooks. And hey, the bats have not been too quiet today for the Chinooks. 7 hits, only the 3 runs, but they're starting to heat up a little bit. Again, just need to put them together, the pitching and the hitting. Outside to Reynolds. 1-0. High fastball. Finds the zone. It's 1-2 now. Maybe it's just 1-1. I may have jumped the gun there. It's 1-1. Runners on second and third. Mitchell on second. Green on third. 1 gone. That pitch misses. It is 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Chinooks looking to strike for a couple here in the 6th. Maybe shrink that lead just a hair. Count is even, 2-2. Can Ferris get the punch out? Not on that pitch. Slider away. It is full. Big pitch here to Reynolds. He's hitless today and hitless in the official ABL season. So it would be a big one if he were able to pull it out. The full count pitch. Strike got him. Goes down looking. A really nice slider wrapped its way into the zone, and there's 2 gone now. Aiden Tauscher at the plate. Walked and lined out in the ballgame so far. And man, just more of the woes if they're not able to scratch a run across here. We'll see if Tauscher can do it as he takes strike 1 at the knees. It's low. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. First for the 1-1 to Tauscher on the ground softly. He's able to make the grab, and that is out number 3. The Bucs are able to get out of the jam. It was no runs on 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on base. The Chinooks trail the Bucs 9-3, heading on to the home half of the 6th.
Being in his Navy week, curious to know how many veterans are in attendance and current members of the military. If you are one of those, please stand up. Make sure we give them a round of applause. Thank you for your service.
Hayden Kendrick back on the mound for the Chinooks. The leadoff man here in this inning will be Reese Sherman. Here at Mulcahy Stadium, in between the innings, they recognized all the veterans. All the Chinooks tipping their caps to fellow teammate and leadoff hitter tonight, Caden Bradshaw, who is a current member of the U.S. Air Force Academy and their baseball team. So we love having him and appreciate what he's doing for our country. 1-0 as that first pitch misses. Sherman, he singled his first time up and scored on it. 0 for 2 since. 1-0. Fastball misses downstairs, and it is 2-0 now. 9-3 is your score here in the bottom of the 6th. This has been a very long game, over 2 hours already. Swing and a miss there from Sherman. It's 2-1. Looks like we might have some action in the Bucs bullpen, as this one's lifted very high into the air. And that should be easily playable. Good grab there from Tauger. And it's out number 1. Now it's Joey Narrett. He singled and scored his last time up. One out, nobody on base. Kenrick delivers this one also into left field. This one going back towards the wall. Tried to make the play, but he couldn't. That is a stand-up double for Narrett. A good effort at the wall. Couldn't quite clear it, but got a mid on it. And unfortunately for the Chinooks, Tauger couldn't put the squeeze on it. So one gone, runner on second. Grant Haas at the plate. He's walked twice, flew out once, scored on a walk in the 5th. He'll face Kendrick for the 2nd time today. Runner goes, fouled away. And he'll have to head on back. 0-1 after that pitch is fouled. Our soccer game in the background, just finishing up. So no extracurricular entertainment. Here's the 0-1. It drops out. 1-1 now. Wind still blowing out towards left. Really hasn't changed all night. The 1-1 got him at the knees. 1-2. Grant Haas will dig back in. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And this one's lifted high into the air. And the play is made. No, he couldn't make the grab. And he's in safely at second. We'll see if they call that a hit or an error. I think, okay, they'll call it an error. So Haas in on an error. That's a tough play to make in on it, though. I don't know. But that just adds to the Chinooks error column there. Not ideal. Only one out. Runners on second and third. Back to the top of the order with Kai McGarry. Singled and scored his last time up. A very dangerous part of this Bucs lineup. Set to hit, and that one gets through. That'll score 1. And the second's coming home, and no chance. That makes it 11-3 Bucs. McGarry comes through with a big 2 RBI single, and they are still going to be swinging it. Only 1 out. Underhill at the plate now. Luke Taylor on deck. He went deep in inning number 1. 1 gone. Inside. And it is 1-0. Throw back over to first. Not in time. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Kendrick delivers. This one through the gap. That'll move him along. McGarry decides to hold up at second and not try for third. Underhill in safely at first. Only one out. And Tim Cole gonna head out to the mound. That might be the end of Kendrick's day. And it will be. New pitcher will go quiet while he warms up. We'll get you the name and some stats.
This Pepsi called the bullpen for the Chinooks. Now pitching number 17, Sam Leberview.
It is Sam Lebrecht, the new pitcher for the Chinooks. In his only official ABL appearance, it was 1 inning. No hits, no runs, no errors, no walks, no strikeouts, no nothing. An ERA of 0. So we'll see what he can do this time around. He will have to inherit McGarry at second, Underhill at first, Luke Taylor at the plate. Let's take a look at what Luke Taylor's done today. It was a home run, a walk in the second, reaching on an error in the fourth, and a sac fly in the fifth. And we're about to resume play. A very dangerous hitter at the plate. The designated hitter out of Long Beach State. Already driven 3 balls out of the park in the official, just the official ABL conference games.
Number 1, Luke Taylor.
So, very dangerous. 2 of them have come against us. One was an absolute bomb that cleared the left field wall on Friday. Then, of course, the one earlier today. So, Chinook fans are now very aware of what Luke Taylor can do. Fastball finds the zone. It is 0-1. Good first pitch from Lebrecht. Lebrecht out of Oberlin College. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is high. 1-1 now. It's 11-3. Chinooks trailing. Still only 1 out here in the the bottom of the 6th. We're almost 2.5 hours in, and we are only in the bottom of the 6th. 2-1. That pitch missed. Reminder, though, if this reaches a 10-run lead for the Bucs, we will end it in the 7th. Or at any point if it reaches 10 runs for the Bucs, the run rule comes into effect. Strike on the outside half, 2-2. the 7th is the first time it can come into effect. So if they strike for 2 more here, they would have to punch the Chinooks out in the top half of the 7th. And this one's on the ground. Potential 2 ball. They get 1 and 2. So that will end the inning. Luke Taylor grounds into a double play. And we will see the top of the 7th. There was 2 runs on 2 hits. Or excuse me, 3 hits. There was 1 error and 2 left, or excuse me, only 1 left on base. 11-3, the Bucs lead it here in Anchorage after 6.
This Pepsi call the bullpen for your Anchorage Bucs. Now pitching out of West Illinois University, number 38, Anthony Steinhoff. Some defensive replacements for your Bucs. Now playing first base out of Kent State, number 39, Nate Muncy. Now playing third base, number 7, James Provencio. Leading off for the Chinooks in the top of the 7th inning, number 20, Caden Bradshaw.
New pitcher for the Bucs. It'll be Anthony Steinhoff. He'll face Caden Bradshaw in the top of the order here in the top of the 7th. Steinhoff, he's pitched 1 inning, and it was 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 1 hit he gave up. No runs. ERA of 0. First pitch to Bradshaw's strike. Again, it's Bradshaw, Peridot, Clark due up. Bucs lead it 11-3 here at Mulcahy Stadium. Outside, and it's 1-1. Bradshaw struck out twice, had the double in the first, which he scored on. That was the first run of the ball game. Swing and a miss, and it is 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Steinhoff out of West Illinois University.
That ball brought to you.
Hometown of Chaslin, Minnesota. He'll foul it away, and so he'll get to see another one, 1-2 here. And this one's lifted high into the air. Playable in shallow left field. And a catch is made by Grant Haas, so that's out number 1. Isaiah Peridot to the plate now. He singled and scored his last time up. Flew out both times before that. One gone, runners or bases empty. Fielded cleanly, not going to be in time. So that is a base hit for Peridot. got Carson Clark at the plate now. Makes Peridot 2 for 2. Carson Clark did the exact same thing as Peridot last time up. Didn't come across to score, however. We'll see what he can do this time around. Can he advance Peridot around to score? Inside, it's 1-0. The 1-0 is outside, and it is 2-0 now. 2 balls, no strikes. Steinhoff delivers a strike. It's 2-1. Peridot over there on first. The lefty Steinhoff comes set. There's the 2-1 pitch to Clark. And it's lifted high into the air. And playable in foul territory. That's out number 2. So it's 2 gone. Runner on first. Peridot. Brady Groves up to the plate. He homered his first time up. Flew out in the 3rd. Ground out in the 5th. Will this time be different? Swing and a miss. It is 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just gets the bottom right corner. Generous call there by the umpire. Looked below the knee, but and it could have been outside, but I don't have the best view in the ballpark for this, so we shall see. Runner goes. Nearly got him, but in there safely. Had a good jump on it, and it worked out, but just a really good throw, which make it possible to even get him. But stolen base for Peridot. Like I said, a really good jump there on that stolen base. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That will sit Brady Groves down and end the inning. Top of the 7th gone. It was no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and one left on base. We head on to the home half of inning number 7, 11-3. Bucs lead it.
Obviously, our players stay with host families when they come to Alaska, and we could not do this without them. So, Rodney and Drake Cruz, Christine and Brad Gilgas, Shane and Jennifer Mattingly, Kyle and Julie Marchant, Michael Fredericks and Will Hughes, the Hickman family, Mark and Mary Colavecchio, Shelby Mattingly. Without these folks, none of this would be possible. Also, the John and Crystal Stoner. Please give our host families a round of applause.
Speeding on the road doesn't save much time. Traveling at 55 miles per hour versus 45 miles per hour for a 10-mile trip only saves about 2.5 minutes of travel time. The reward is not worth the cost. Stop speeding before it stops you. This message brought to you by the Alaska Highway Safety Office. Substitution for the Bucs here. The new hitter is number 39. That is Nate Muncy. That pitch misses. It's 2-0. Nate Muncy out of Kent State University. 3-0 to Muncy. And Lebrecq, who is back out for the Chinooks, is falling behind. And 4 straight pitches, 4 straight balls. Nate Muncy on to first. Reminder that if this lead at any point gets to 10 runs, game is over on the run rule. Jaden Toki to the plate. Double, single, walk and a sac fly for him today. He scored on those first 2 hits. Strike on the outside half. It is 0-1. Good pitch from Lebrecq. Crowd starting to dwindle as this one is not really competitive anymore. You never know what could happen as this game is not over, and crazier things have happened in sports. 1-1. But the Bucs fans all starting to think this one's over. Making the trip home. It's fouled away, 1-2. Logan Ewell on deck. The right fielder. Jaden Toki came into today with a 167 batting average. Most definitely has improved on that. 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Lebrecq. It's fouled away again. He's fighting them off. Lives to see another pitch. Logan Ewell came into the day batting .353. Is 1 for 4, so that will likely drop unless he can manage one more hit. And it's low, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It's outside. 3-2 now. Full count with nobody gone to Toki. Actually, that is a different hitter. That's my bad. I didn't see that. It is number 7. So it is a completely different man in there. It is James Provencio. As this one's flied out towards left. Play is made. And that's out number 1. I'll make sure that this is actually Logan Ewell, and it's not. So it is Cooper Selesky.
Number 6 out of Gonzaga University, Cooper Selesky.
So I'm glad I checked that. The Bucs made a whole bunch of substitutions. But it was a flyout for Provencio. As it's 1-0 now to Selesky. 1 out, runner on first. Selesky out of Gonzaga. This one's lifted into the air. Playable in shallow right field. Groves makes the catch. That's out number 2. And a new catcher into the ball game. It is Ren Matsuzaki. There's 2 gone, runner on first. On deck is still Joey Narrett. Should he get a chance at it here? 1-0 after that pitch missed low. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And it's 2-0 now. Two gone. And it is Muncy on first. Lebrec delivers the 2-0. Gets a swinging strike. It's 2-1. Good curveball. Got him to chase. Sherman came out of the ball game with one hit. It came back in that big first inning. And this one's on the ground. It'll get through. And that'll put runners on first and second. So a single for Ren Matsuzaki moves Muncy over to second. Joey Narrett, who has scored and got on base with hits the last two times up. We'll see what he can do. It may be another, they're putting in another new guy, potentially, though. Narrett was in the on-deck circle, and coach might be coming out to make another substitution. Sun's still beating down on us here in Anchorage.
And shooting for the Bucs.
Yeah, it is a new batter, Austin Gamel, out of CBU, California Baptist. So it doesn't matter what Narrett has done so far in the game. It's Austin Gamel's turn. Two gone. Runners on first and second. Matsuzaki on first. Muncy on second. Lebrec trying to get out without any more damage. Thought about it. Doesn't pull the trigger. It's high, 1-0. Outside, it is 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. It's high again, so 3-0. We shall see if he can put it in the zone. Otherwise, load him up. Grant Haas still on deck for the Bucs, but I have to wonder if it will still be him if he gets a crack at things inside. And 4 straight pitches, 4 straight balls. Austin Gamel takes first, and it's bases loaded. Coach Tim Cole going to talk to his pitcher. I don't think there's anyone even in the Chinook bullpen that's really warming up, so he's not coming out. Just going to try and calm him down. One hit could end this game. Bases are loaded. The Bucs are up 8. Need 10 to end it right here. Can Grant... So it's Grant Haas at the plate. Can Sam Lebrec get out of it and extend the ball game? That is the question. Bases loaded with 2 gone. Grant Haas, who is technically hitless in the ball game, has come across to score twice, however. Takes ball 1 high, 1-0. He's walked twice, flew out once, and reached on an error. Leaves it outside. It is 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Sam Lebrec comes set and delivers. It's outside. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. If he doesn't put one in right here, it's a free walk across home, and he can't. So make that 12-3. It is Muncie coming home to score. Brings us back to the top of the order with Kai McGarry.
Now batting number 17, Kai McGarry.
So on third now is Matt Suzaki. Gamel at second. Haas at first. McGarry is 2 for 3 today. Was also walked and hit by a pitch. Misses. 1-0. He has scored twice in the game. And it's inside, 2-0. And they are 2 balls away from ending it on the run rule here. And it's outside once again, 3-0. Lebrecq has not put one in the zone in a good number of pitches here. 2 straight walks, and it's 3-0. Strike down the middle, so it is 3-1. Shows a little fight there. Trying to see if he can work back into this count and extend the ball game. And that's inside. That will do it. Game over. And the Anchorage Bucs will win it 13-3 on the run rule here in the bottom of the 7th. And it was Matsuzaki who came home to score. That will do it. 2 came across here in the 7th, make it 13 runs on the day. 2 runs on just the 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left on base. Let's take a look at your final line scores. Overall, this is just not a great pitching day, even though it was a little promising in the hitting category, but again, just not enough on the one side of the ball. For the Chinooks, it was 3 runs, 8 hits, 4 errors, 7 left on base. The Bucs, 13 runs, 15 hits, 1 error, 13 left on base. Not a whole lot to say after this one. Just not enough today for the Chinooks. 13-3 your final. We play tomorrow back at home against the Miners at 6 o'clock. So come out to Chugiak and support your Chinooks. Still searching for win number 1. 0-5 on the official season. It is 6-1 now for the home team, the Bucs. Your Chinooks back in action tomorrow. We hope to see you then, either in person or on the stream. We'll be with you, bringing you that game. Again, final score, 13-3. This has been Clayton Jackson from all of us here with the Chugiak Eagle River Chinooks. NAIA Baseball. We'll see you tomorrow in Chugiak at 6 tomorrow.